Hey YouTube, I'm making this video to basically go over the differences between the 650 and 800 Outlander, and also to kind of go over purchasing a used Can-Am and what you can expect from buying one that's been a couple years of someone else's use, and in my experiences of buying one. I've got extensive experience now in the last 4 months with the 800, and I've got about 800 kilometers on it now. It's a 14. Bought it with 300, and I paid only $9,700 for it, and I bought it in the wintertime, which is obviously the best time of year to purchase something out of season. So it's an example of prime time to purchase something, and that yes, you can buy a Can-Am for under $10,000. I know that the XDP XMRs and the limited ones are outrageously expensive, $16,000, $17,000. So it persuades a lot of guys to look at Arctic Cat or Polaris. But my experience here is that I came from Arctic Cat, and I did not want to spend more than $10,000. And my machine, speaks for itself. It's in pretty good shape considering it's 2 years old. I've had to do a couple things to it. Both these machines here are both 2014, and they both have the common problem that I found out that is known to the G2 chassis, and that is the sway bar bushings. They're prone to prematurely wear out, and the grease nipples do not have a channel, I guess it is, to get the grease all the way across that bushing, and that prematurely wears it out. There is some aftermarkets out there. I don't have aftermarket bushings on mine. I had them replaced with the OEMs. It was just something that could get done as soon as possible. I didn't really want to wait. So far so good. I've been greasing the heck out of it. I think that's key with anything. Being a landscape contractor, I know that you got to maintain pretty much your equipment, on a weekly basis. If you don't, the stuff will wear out prematurely and cost you a shit ton of money. So when it comes to ATVs, as everyone knows, they get, worked pretty hard. I don't use mine for work, though I guess I could for some things, but mostly it's just recreational. The 650 and the 800, honestly, not a lot of difference between the two of them. The bottom end power in the 650 is pretty much the same as the 800. I think the 800 kind of pulls away more, the upper mid-range. A lot more top end pull, but the V-twin grunt is definitely there. Both machines are kind of similar in their motor characteristics. It's hard to really, say the 800's extra 9 horsepower is really worth it. I wanted it. I wanted something with a lot more power. That said, knowing that now, I would have bought it 650 as well. This is my neighbor's 650. Nice machine, very similar to mine. I just put bigger tires on mine. These sway bar bushings seem to be the only problem on these things. I wonder if I can get this machine to do it right now. Down in there, you're not going to really see it, but I'm going to see if I can get this thing to illustrate this sound. Nah, not as much as when you're riding it, but when you're riding it, she certainly clunks. That's just, you'll know it. It'll just get worse and worse and worse and worse. It's just a common thing that has to be done on these machines. And the other thing too is the OEM brake pads on these things are garbage. I got 400 kilometers out of them before they wore out on me. I had them upgraded to ceramics. Definitely well worth it.